Hello everyone, my name is Demetrius Mack, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that's going to make me a little bit happy. Well, make me a lot happy, and that being so, if it's not going to make sense to you guys right now, but it's also going to make me a little bit sad. And I'm going to explain to that a little bit after I explain what is making me so happy. So, for those of you out there who are fans, gamers out there, especially I'm talking to you guys right now, the PlayStation fanboys. You guys know how well Sony has been doing with all these exclusives, with everything that's been going on with them. The PlayStation 4 has already been, deemed more powerful than the Xbox One, so it's winning there. It's winning in the exclusives. The console wars, it's in PlayStation's hands right now. And to be honest, the only team that can mess it up is PlayStation itself, is Sony. Sony is the only person that can pretty much self-destruct themselves into going back and losing and start to lose this gaming war, this console war. Because right now they have everything that they need. They have the exclusives. They have the power, the horsepower, everything. They have everything they need, and it makes me really happy because after last year, 2016, PlayStation was really had really good exclusives. They had phenomenal exclusives. And this year, they've upped it up a notch and have released a whole bunch of absolutely phenomenal games in the first quarter of this year, with plenty more to come down the line. So, right now, there are a bunch of exclusives to go out there and buy. If you own a PlayStation 4, PlayStation Pro, 4 Pro, and just to name a few. You got games like Tales of Berseria. You got games like Gravity Rush 2. You got games like Nioh and Zero Dawn Horizon, and even freaking what's it called, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. And I stuttered on that a little bit because it's a damn shame that it's Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and not 3. Where the hell is 3 at? I don't fucking know. I don't know if we're ever gonna get 3. 2.9 and 2.95, and then 2.7.5 could be next for all we know, because they just love fucking with us. But and continuing on that list, you got games like Nier Automata, and then games that aren't even out that are highly anticipated, like Persona 5, which is heavily anticipated since 2014, I believe, when the last game came out for that series, and then Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Or Dragon Heroes Quest. It's one of those. Fans of the game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm extremely happy for Sony. And it me not being I'm gonna try and explain to you guys. I'm not a Sony fanboy in any way, shape, or form. I just happen to own a PlayStation at this point in my life. I've owned all 3 of the major consoles in my lifetime at one point. I owned a GameCube at once. I owned a Xbox and I owned a PlayStation 2 all at the same time. All got equal amounts of playing time when I was a kid. I loved all of them. And before I owned the PlayStation 4, I owned Xbox 360. I never owned a PlayStation 3. And I just switched it up because I was like, you know what? I've been going out without a PlayStation for so long because I had the Xbox for years, and that was the only thing that I was playing. And I decided to, switch it back up and go to PlayStation 4. And I decided to do that just because, I'm switching it up. I love all the gaming systems, and why not? And I gotta say, I've made the right choice for this generation. I've made the right choice. PlayStation has shown again and again that their exclusives compared to Xbox are absolutely just, run in the mill. I'm not running the mill. I'm sorry. It's absolutely top of the line. And, Xbox has pretty much failed to produce the exclusives in comparison to PlayStation. But that doesn't mean that I dislike Xbox or anything anymore. Because Xbox is still, producing good games, good exclusives, like the Halo games, the Gears of War, stuff like that, which is still making, some of the exclusives and make buying an Xbox well worthwhile. But I'm just happy for the PlayStation 4. I'm happy that this early on in 2017, we have all these exclusives to choose from as a PlayStation 4 owner. I'm really excited. And even though I've only gotten to play one of those games on the list that I just mentioned, which happens to be Zero Horizon Dawn, you'll know this if you've been on my channel for a while and you've watched my series. And by the way, with that series, I have actually stopped uploading the main quest. I think it's been over a week since I've uploaded the main quest, and that's primarily because I'm having so much damn fun in the game. I'm having so much damn fun in the game. I don't know that's selfish, but if you guys were to play this game as well, if you have played this game, you'll probably understand it because there's so much to do outside the main quest that I just get lost sometimes. And I'm sorry for that. I will try and continue it and try and do my best in getting that uploaded. But that's besides the point. These games on PlayStation 4, they're absolutely wonderful. And I gotta say, it's what a time to be alive if you're a PlayStation, if you're a PlayStation 4 owner. What a time to be alive if you're looking for a new console. And I would say the best one to get out there is the PlayStation 4. Now, that leads me into the part where I told you guys at the beginning of this video why I'm sad. Because what I just said, why it's the best time to get a PlayStation 4, probably in the lifespan of this system, is right now with all these awesome exclusives that are out on it. That makes me sad because, again, not counting the PlayStation 4 Pro, but just including, your regular standard, run-of-the-mill PlayStation 4. It's been out for 3 years now. And I can honestly say this right now, and it saddens me, but you're probably better off getting a PlayStation 4, which is a 3-year-old system, than you are getting a Nintendo Switch right now. If you're an overall game, if you're a gamer who's looking for multiple games that you have fun and hours and more content, more just a better overall gaming experience from a system, you can go with the 3-year-old system. That's also more powerful than the Nintendo Switch. Now that just really, really irks my soul to say that, because as a gaming system that's come out 3 years later, and not only not more powerful, but your launch titles aren't even as entertaining or as exciting as the launch title or as the PS4 exclusives coming out 3 years later for the PlayStation 4. And it just sucks. And a lot of people have really dubbed the Nintendo Switch as a Zelda machine. And I gotta say, I don't like that. It fucking sucks. I don't want it to be a Zelda machine. I want it to be the Nintendo Switch. I want it to be the awesome gaming device that Nintendo used to produce, before all this Wii stuff came. But alas, it looks like it's not here. It's looking like right now you can be way better off buying a PlayStation 4 than you can for than you can with a Nintendo Switch, unless you absolutely worship the holy hell out of Zelda, which plenty of people do out there, and I'm not bashing you guys at all, but it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to think that a 3-year-old machine is so much more valuable. You get so much more out of it than a brand new gaming machine, and that's something that's ridiculous, and I feel like that is not talked about enough. And I think Nintendo really needs to get it in their head that you guys have to come up with better freaking launch titles, because these are absolutely ridiculous. And these launch titles with games that nobody cares about, trying to force these the controllers upon the little motion controllers on people, is just not working. I think we're just now about to get our first Mario game, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which isn't even a new release. It's just a re-release with new features and new characters. And I think it's just ridiculous. You need better launch titles, Nintendo. You need better launch titles. I should not be bragging more about systems exclusive games from a system that's 3 years old more than launch titles of a gaming device that just launched earlier this month. I shouldn't. And it absolutely frustrates me as a Nintendo fan, as the first gaming system that I ever got was a Nintendo 64. So Nintendo will always have that with me, that they were my first gaming experience. Excuse me. And to see where they have fallen really just irks my soul. And I want them to get it together. I want them and I need them to get it together. But if they don't, I guess we're good with the PlayStation 4. Because the PlayStation 4 is delivering. And the PlayStation 4 is looking absolutely badass right now. And the one thing as a gamer, and this might not make a lot of sense to people who aren't true hardcore gamers, but for me, I want to be absolutely doused and showered in more games than I can handle. So that way I have to pick and choose and torture myself. What is the game I am going to put the most time into? What is the game that I want to spend my money on? Oh my god, there's this game, but then again, there's this game, and holy crap, this other game's coming out, so should I really just wait for this game? That's what I want. And that's what PlayStation has delivered to us in 2017, which is why they have easily won the console wars of early 2017. The quarter one, no, that's decided. It's over. Sony has won that. Sony has won that. And it's looking like this could be as dominant as a year for Sony as, the PlayStation 2 era. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Not for me, at least. A lot of people out there, maybe want, other things to change. But for me, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Except for the fact that Nintendo is kind of just lackluster right now. So that's all I want to talk to you guys about. Things that are making me really happy was the PlayStation 4 is kicking ass right now. There's a lot of shit to do on this device. There's a lot of stuff to do on this device. A lot of games to play. A lot of hours. A lot of fun to be had on the PlayStation 4. So if you're out there looking for a gaming system to get, you don't know what to get, you're looking at the Switch, Xbox One, PS4, go with the PS4. I can guarantee you will get the most out of your money from the PlayStation 4 at this point in time. Absolutely. That's it, you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm wrong about PlayStation and Sony and how they're dominating so far? Do you guys think something else is dominating? Do you guys think the Sony is not as dominant? Do you think the Nintendo Switch is doing really well? Even though the launch titles aren't as well, do you think Zelda Breath of the Wild is holding it up? Just let me know. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. So be sure to let me know that. And thank you guys, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this if you aren't already subscribed. And make sure to turn on that bell notification. That way you will always be notified whenever I upload a video and you will not miss a thing. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, I'm Demetrius Mack, and I'm out. Peace.